Good day. Welcome to Dave Bergstein Presents. I'm going to try a new series of video recordings and talk about one of my favorite subjects, which is apps. I've just created a new website, which will go up very shortly, called appsmaven.com, where I'm here to help firms try and build their back offices for client accounting services. I truly believe the future of accounting is all about advisory services. And to get to the advisory services, it's all about building out the processes and the tools that will automate what goes on. And if you're going to automate what goes on, you want to automate the capturing of data, the analytical part on the other side. Once the data is in and put into the accounting system, you want it to come out with some predictive analytics. So we'll talk a little bit about everything as we go on, but it's really all about the process. It's all about automation, from repetitive tasks to deep intelligence. And every accountant that wants to continue in the future has to really change what they're doing from compliance to advisory services. Compliance work will actually be automated in the future. We started with a quill pen. We may have gone and used a comptometer. We may have used adding machines. We've graduated to computers. Bots are taking over now, which is really taking automated processes and having the software program do repetitive tasks that we would do to be more efficient. And in the future, it's all going to be about artificial intelligence helping us provide services. And when we look all about the process, could be a tax package in the middle. It could be an audit package in the middle, or in this case, it's about a client accounting services package in the middle. When you think about what you're doing from a accounting standpoint, it's all about fetching and capturing the data. If you're utilizing timesheets, you'll be capturing the time, but more and more people are doing, I'll call value pricing, and just using timesheets maybe to capture and see what's happened to measure things. You got to pay your employees somewhere along the way. You got to be able to utilize software that does expense management, capture the expenses, categorizes them, and actually reimburses the people rather than using Excel spreadsheets. It's all about knowing what's going on with our cash flow, and then building dashboards for us to see green, red, and yellow like a traffic light, to be able to know whether to proceed forward, how to help our clients, how to give them advice. And artificial intelligence will be built into these dashboards to be able to give us the predictive information and help us be able to discuss things with our clients. Clients are going to want automation, but they're going to want to have personal contact with their CPAs, accountants, and advisors. When everything's all said and done in the accounting process, you pay your bills and you move on. So some of the things I'll be talking about over the next couple of weeks will be about what cloud accounting providers are out there. And in this particular case, I put 6 accounting providers out here just as a starting point, even though there's many more to choose from as you go out there. QBO is one of the most popular packages, and I put it up there in the left-hand corner. NetSuite and Intacct are for people who are looking to work with larger clients. I have Zoho, I've got Xero, and I've actually got Accountants World Accounting Power, which has a very good payroll program out there now. And Accounting Power is giving the accountant the power to do more and more. And Zoho is listed, but it could as well be FreshBooks or others out there. There are many more packages, but these are what I'm finding as the most popular from the surveys that I've conducted. And when you start to choose an accounting provider, you then turn around and you choose the process that they're going to go through with capturing data. But before you even actually look at this data as to what to use to build your processes, there are other tools out there that go along with this process that I'll call ancillary to it. And I just wanted to show a couple that I have out here. You got a broad ecosystem, as you can see from the slides here. And when we get back to the process, we have to build a technology stack checklist. We have to really standardize what we do and make sure we follow our standards and our processes and document it so other people can utilize and follow through. And as an add-on to my wheel and process, as we're thinking about our workflow, maybe there's other tools you want out there, and these are just to name a few, and I'll go into more depth over the following weeks. But Practice Ignition really takes a proposal to agreement to contract and puts the information into your accounting package, as well as before getting an accounting package, sending a bill and hoping you collect money. I put these three up here because Carbon's a workflow tool. That's not to say there aren't others, whether it be Jetpack, whether it be Arrow Workflow, whether it be XCM, WorkStream, FirmFlow, and Zapier. I put all three here because all three of these, even though they're separate companies, all are integrated. And that's key when we build our technology stack and our checklist to make sure the tools we're utilizing move easily from one to the other. Zapier connects to over 2,000 tools that are out there. So it's a great little tool to put on top of your accounting package, and it makes it, I'll call it almost seamless, but not seamless, but it makes it easier to provide functions within different packages one step at a time. And the other thing I'll talk about today before getting into Fetchit type software, timesheet software, billing, expense management, is these three other add-ons or auxiliaries that go with special niches that I want people to be aware of. First of all, there's Transaction Pro. For anyone that's using QBO, this is probably the most widely used utility that I've seen from my surveys. It's Transaction Pro, importer, exporter, deleter, that'll move Excel spreadsheets, information, customers, etc., in and out of QBO. So it's a great little tool. Notify I put on here because people who are in the construction niche say, hey, I need some specialized tool that'll help me do my job costing, my scheduling, and my information. So I put Notify. And if you're in a restaurant niche, because everything about client accounting advisory services is about a niche. So after I go through my wheel, depending what niche I'm in, I may pick some specialty software. And Extra Chef is another one of those in the restaurant and hospitality business, from the ordering to knowing what's going on to warehouse and back page. So I'm recommending these tools as being good tools. And I'm actually not even affiliated with any of these companies that I mentioned. In the future, I'll start to talk more about the wheel and what we use to pull in data from source documents to how we analyze them and put them out on the back end. Thank you for listening, and I'd appreciate some comments as we move forward.